Next tonight, new fallout from the James Comey exclusive, the White House responding. Comey telling George Stephanopoulos that he believes the president is a serial liar and is morally unfit to be president. And George asks Comey, does he believe the Russians have something on the president? And tonight, did Comey's decision to go public again about Hillary Clinton's emails just 11 days before the election cost her the presidency? What Comey now says. Here's ABC's chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
We tried, but as he left the White House this morning, the president would not answer questions about James Comey.
Did you get a chance to watch the Comey interview, Mr. President? Mr. President, Comey says you are morally unfit to serve. Any reaction, sir?
In his interview with George Stephanopoulos, the former FBI director offered a damning assessment of the president.
White lives matter! White lives matter!
A person who sees moral equivalence in Charlottesville, who talks about and treats women like they're pieces of meat, who lies constantly about matters big and small and insists the American people believe it, that person's not fit to be president of the United States on moral grounds. He's morally unfit to be president.
Comey's most startling statement, he tells George he believes the Russians may in fact have dirt on President Trump.
Do you think the Russians have something on Donald Trump?
I think it's possible. I don't know. These are more words I never thought I'd utter about a president of the United States, but it's possible.
That's stunning. You can't say for certain that the president of the United States is not compromised by the Russians.
Yeah, it is stunning, and I wish I wasn't saying it, but it's the truth.
And Comey suggests the president may have been committing a crime by allegedly asking him to drop the FBI investigation into former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, telling Comey, "I hope you can let it go."
Was President Trump obstructing justice?
Possibly. I mean, it's certainly some evidence of obstruction of justice.
The president has denied it all.
Did you at any time urge former FBI Director James Comey in any way, shape, or form to close or to back down the investigation into Michael Flynn? And also, as you look back...
No. Next question.
The president has spent the last 48 hours savaging Comey on Twitter, calling him slippery, a slime ball, the worst FBI director in history, even saying he is not smart. Comey also famously infuriated Hillary Clinton supporters when 11 days before the election, he announced he was reopening the investigation into her emails, upending her campaign, only to announce 3 days before the vote that nothing improper had been found. George asked Comey why not first go through the emails before going public.
You could try to find out first whether or not they were indeed relevant, whether there was evidence there of a crime.
Well, maybe, and maybe another director might have done that. My view is that would be a potentially deeply irresponsible and dangerous thing to do.
Comey acknowledges he thought Clinton was going to win.
I don't remember consciously thinking about that, but it must have been, because I was operating in a world where Hillary Clinton was going to beat Donald Trump. And so I'm sure that it was a factor. Like I said, I don't remember spelling it out, but it had to have been, that she's going to be elected president, and if I hide this from the American people, she'll be illegitimate the moment she's elected, the moment this comes out.
But she did not win, something Comey says was painful to his wife, who went to the Women's March right after the inauguration with their daughters.
I wanted a woman president really badly, and I supported Hillary Clinton. A lot of my friends worked for her, and I was devastated when she lost.
James Comey's new hope? That Trump is soundly defeated in 2020.
Values matter. This president does not reflect the values of this country.
John Karl with us live tonight from West Palm Beach. And John, James Comey attacking President Trump's character in that interview, the White House firing back today. And this was Kellyanne Conway. You saw her with George on GMA. Take a look.
This man, Jim Comey, loves to be within the proximity of power. He loves having dinner alone with the president. If he hadn't, he should have invited someone or asked who else was going to be there. He loved being alone in the Oval Office. He wanted a piece of it. He loved being in the proximity of power until he got fired and then wrote a book.
John, the White House clearly portraying Comey as someone hungry for the spotlight.
The White House has responded to all this with an all-out assault on Comey's character. Rather than going through and offer a point-by-point rebuttal, the White House strategy here has been to issue a blanket denial and to say Comey simply is not credible. David?
John Karl with us tonight. John, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.